Всем привет! Вы смотрите видео из цикла «Английские неправильные глаголы». Это видео номер 7. И называется оно «Английские неправильные глаголы в стихах и картинках». Часть первая. В этом видео собрана подборка уже имеющихся стихов. Группа номер 1. Типа write, wrote, written. Стихотворение для второй формы. When the sun rose, the peasants arose. They struggled and strove, while the masters throve. They drove the lords to take the swords. The cavalry rode, the infantry strode. The swords clashed and smote. That's what historians wrote. Стихотворение для третьей формы. The sun has risen. The peasants have arisen. How long they have not striven, while their masters have thriven. But the revolt has driven the lords to call their knights to swords. So the cavalry have ridden, but the rebels have not hidden. They are not afraid to be smitten. So the ending has not been yet written. Группа номер 2. Типа broken. Стихотворение для второй формы. He went to the shop, and the ice cream he chose, he put in the fridge, and there it froze. But someone made a very big hole through the wall in the kitchen, and impudently stole the ice cream, the sausages, and even the eggs, and then ran away on very fast legs. Then female yells broke the still of the night. They woke him up. Something was not right. His wife came to him. When he rose, she spoke to him of his ice cream. He stood like an oak. Стихотворение для третьей формы. His sleep was broken. He was awoken because of few words spoken of the ice cream had chosen. When it was being frozen, it was somehow stolen right after the night had fallen. Группа номер 6. Стихотворение для второй формы. I knew an amateur. He drew Mother Nature, and this is his picture. The wind grew strong. It blew too long. It threw things high. They flew in the sky. The wind blew and grew, and the people withdrew. Стихотворение для третьей формы. What picture nature has drawn! The wind has blown, my wing has flown, its wings have grown. What people have known, I've quickly withdrawn. Группа номер 7. Wed. Стихотворение для второй формы. He showed a picture of a farm of his own. The mower mowed the grass on the lawn. Two men sawed the logs with a saw being drawn. The gardener sowed the plants to be grown. They strewed everywhere, except cobblestone. His neighbor hewed a very big stone. His wife sewed cloth alone. Стихотворение для третьей формы. One farmer has shown a vlog, in which he has sawn a log, in which he has mown the grass. His children have strewn some glass. The gardener has sown the plants. His wife has sown some pants. His neighbor has hewn with a scythe a tree of a very big size. Группа номер 8. On. Стихотворение для третьей формы. His clothes are torn, because he has worn them since he was born. He has always sworn to wear what's torn and worn. Стихотворение для второй формы. He swore he tore no jeans he wore, because they bore his weight. Группа номер 11. Ought. A rich man bought a diamond and brought it home and put it in the safe. He thought that it was safe, but the safe was fallen, and the diamond was stolen. So then he sought the thief and caught the stealer. They fought. A good lesson was taught. The thief besought the man to show mercy. Группа номер 12. And. A woman lost her purse and angrily muttered a curse. It's clear what her words meant. She went to the post box and sent the police a letter that said that she was unhappy and sad, that she cried all the day, that her cheeks burned, that some money was lent and some money was earned, with her back being bent, that she seldom unbent, that no money was spent, not even a single cent, and that all her hair was rent. Группа номер 14. Apt. She slapped and slapped, and someone crept in the room and swept from the desk all the cash she had kept. In the window he leapt, so she wept and wept and wept. Группа номер 15. LT. In the forest he built a house and dwelt, and one day he found and smelt some substance he'd never dealt with, and so strange he felt, so he yelled and knelt, and I don't think he was very pleased. The substance was spoiled, that's why it smelt. Someone spilled it with magic words spelled. Группа 19. Ed. Her heart bled. The chickens she'd bred, the chickens she'd fed, all had fled. But in fact, they were led by a fox that sped to rob the shed and have them with tea and bread. Группа номер 20. Owned. Oh, what he found one day on the ground, a snake that wound, and his legs were bound. Группа номер 22. ST. Версия номер 1. He cast a glance at the price the dress cost. He wanted at once to get lost, but she, into tears, suddenly burst. Her cry thrust his heart like a knife, so he bought the dress for his wife. Версия номер 2. He couldn't forecast, like weather broadcast, how surprised was the glance he cast into the sky that was overcast. He heard a noise that was loud. The sky then burst, and a lightning was cast from Zeus and thrust into a cloud. Группа номер 23. UT. His finger hurt the finger he had cut. He put a plaster and the cut was shut. Группа номер 27. In and on. The telephone rang. She quickly sprang. Her heart danced and sang. She answered and heard some slang. Just then her heart shrank. Her spirit sank. She ran to the kitchen and drank some medicine that terribly stank. She fell in bed and span. In torrents of tears she swam. What was that call? I don't know at all. На этом у меня пока все. Если вы хотите ознакомиться с мнемотехническими подсказками и дополнительными материалами ко всем неправильным глаголам, то переходите по ссылкам в описании к данному видео. На этом я прощаюсь. До скорых встреч!